make it. Let's make our own bunting. You will need 2 different colours of A4 paper or card, a ruler, a pencil and pen, some string, some scissors.
Be careful with scissors.
Tape.
And a glue stick?
Yes, and a glue stick.
What? You want one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah!
I'm so pleased for you. Let's get making. Take your ruler and measure the middle of your paper. Mark with a pencil. Measure halfway again. Use the ruler to draw a straight line from here to here and here to here. Do the same on the other side. Take your scissors.
Be careful with scissors.
And cut along the lines. Take the spare pieces to draw on and put the big triangles to the side. Take the spare pieces of paper and draw a simple shape for your bunting. I'm going to draw a star on this one and a monster on this one. Carefully cut them out. Bring back your triangles and use the glue stick to stick on your designs. Take a thick black pen to draw some details on your bunting. Make sure you leave a gap at the top about 1 centimetre wide. Lovely! Turn your bunting over and fold down the top like this. Cut a nice long piece of string and place it under the folds and tape it down like this. You can make as many flags as you want for your bunting. Try different colours for different occasions, or just mix and match. Awesome! Draw it!
Hi, I'm Liz and I write and draw the Tom Gates books. And right now I'm going to show you how to draw some of Tom's classmates.
Amazing!
So Tom goes to Oakfield School and his teacher is called Mr Fullerman. Who shall I start with? Marcus Meldrew. So I'm drawing his little ears. He's a bit cross. And this is Trevor. So I'm just going to draw their faces. This is a bit like one of those drawings that you do when you first join in school and you have to do a portrait of yourself. You draw and he's got like an oval shaped head and a fringe. And Norman has got slightly kind of ruffled hair like that. Brad's got hair a little bit like Tom's, only it's to the side. I know, let's draw Leroy. That's Florence, and then we've got Amy. So it's Amy Porter who sits next to Tom. So this is Pansy. It's quite nice being able to do hair like that. This is Amber, I think. Next I'm going to draw Mark Clump. Mark Clump, he has a lot of pets. This one's Ross White. And I think this is Paul Jolly. I think there's only one person missing now. That's Tom.
Awesome!
So Tom has a flat top hairstyle. And I think we should draw Mr Fullerman. He's a teacher after all. Mr Fullerman's got big beady eyes. And actually, I might even pop myself down the bottom there.
Love it!
Okay, so I'm just going to draw a frame around the whole thing. The whole drawing, rather. just kind of stops them from floating around on the page. It's nice just to finish it off. There you go. That's Tom's classmates, all done. So if you want to know what all his class friends look like, there they are.
Let's play Name That Sound. I'll play you a sound. You have to guess what it is. Is it a monster eating a treat? Or a monster cleaning its feet? What do you think? It's a monster cleaning its feet. Don't feel bad if you got it wrong. Monsters often clean their feet with ice cream. OK, here's another one. Is it Grandad's creaky knees? Or a very creaky door? Have a guess. Yes, it was the creaky door. My Grandad's knees are surprisingly bendy. Last one, here we go. Is it a hamster on a wheel? Or a monster eating a meal? Any idea? I love a hamster, but I'm not allowed one. My sister Delia is allergic, just because she is... Oh, yeah. It's a monster eating a meal. Yes, well done. No hamster wheel will be that squeaky. That would get really annoying. I think you got that. Sing it!
Biscuits here, biscuits there, eat a biscuit everywhere. Crunchy biscuits, custard creams, biscuits in your biscuit dreams. Shortbread biscuits, ginger nuts, jammy biscuits pick you up. Chocolate cookies, chocolate chips, melted chocolate on your lips. Oatmeal crumbles, Florentine. There's biscuits on a plate of mine. Say yeah, yeah, move your biscuit feet. Say yeah, yeah, to the biscuit beat. Say yeah, yeah, it's a biscuit treat. Biscuits plain and biscuits sweet. Caramel is soft and yummy. Love a wafer in my tummy. Chocolate biscuits are the best. Chocolate biscuits are my best. Eat a biscuit up a tree. See a biscuit factory. Homemade biscuits very nice. Biscuits hot and biscuits hot. Chocolate cookies, chocolate chips, melted chocolate on your lips. Oatmeal crumbles, Florentine. There's biscuits on a plate of mine. Say yeah, yeah, move your biscuit feet. Say yeah, yeah, to the biscuit beat. Say yeah, yeah, it's a biscuit treat. Biscuits plain and biscuits sweet. Caramel is soft and yummy. Love a wafer in my tummy. Chocolate biscuits are the best. Chocolate biscuits are my vest. Say yeah, yeah, move your biscuit feet. Say yeah, yeah, to the biscuit beat. Say yeah, yeah, it's a biscuit treat. Biscuits plain and biscuits sweet. Biscuits plain and biscuits sweet.
As it's book week, here's another book idea from Liz.
Right now, I'm going to show you how to make a couple of different types of flip books.
Wow, now I am excited.
You need 2 pieces of paper and some sticky notes, like this. Take your piece of paper, fold it in half, run your finger down the end, and then turn it over like it's a book. You've got to do your drawing closer to the corner of the paper. That's because when you're trying to do the flicking, if you do it in the middle, it's going to be very difficult to do, like that.
Got it. Thanks, Liz.
I'm just going to draw Tom's face.
Amazing.
So what you're actually doing here is drawing your second picture, the one with the expression on. You're doing that first before you do the other picture. I'm using a permanent marker, so be careful with your fingers. Do put something underneath the table if you are using a permanent marker. If you draw like a really big expression, that will give you much more of a contrast, and I'll show you next. So we've drawn Tom with a very big expression. Now if you put the paper down, you could see roughly through the paper, and now I'm going to draw Tom again, but then change his expression. Keep everything the same, nose the same. The things I'm going to change are his eyes and his mouth. Tom just smiling. Right, let's see how that works. Then you just hold it and you can flick it like that. That works, I think. So you could try all different types of expressions. You could make his hair go up, you could do a monster.
Awesome.
I might try another one now. Let's try a bug. So don't forget, draw at the top end of the paper so that you can hold it and flick it. With his arms up in the air and his legs. Maybe give him some fur. Going to take a pencil, add a little bit of shadow like that and some lines so he looks like he's jumping up. Just see him there. So I'll need to move him down a little bit because obviously he's jumping up. Try to change things a little bit. Might just add a little bit of shadow there. Right, let's see how that works. So you can make very simple animations like that. That's basically what animation is. It's just doing lots of those drawings and just changing everything just a tiny bit. So another thing you can do, if you want to make slightly longer animation, I'm going to use this sticky note pad. You can already see I've drawn Mr Fullerman. A bunch of Mr Fullermans, one after the other, exactly the same, but I'm missing out his eyes and any expressions really. So his mouth is the same, I've drawn him the same. I'm not moving Mr Fullerman around, so I'm just going to draw the last 3 Mr Fullermans on top so you can see how I did it. You can see through underneath, so it's the same as the paper. So I'm just drawing Mr Fullerman exactly the same. Another one, like that. Right, now I've done those, I'm going to go right back to the beginning and I'm going to add a fly and then make Mr Fullerman's eyes follow them all the way around, and the fly will go into different places and that's what's going to move.
Great stuff.
Every time you do a drawing, you just move the fly just a little bit over. So I'm making Mr Fullerman's eyes follow the fly and then go in different directions as well. So he's going cross-eyed. So every time I do something, I'm just moving it a little bit. So you just draw it in a slightly different place than it was before, and you should be able to see what you've drawn underneath. And we'll leave Mr Fullerman's mouth wide open. Mr Fullerman's gone cross-eyed. I need to make the fly disappear now. Let's leave Mr Fullerman like that. Whew, that took a while. That's why it's quite a good idea, if you're going to do a flip book, choose something simple to draw, because you're going to be doing a lot of drawings. Shall we see if that works? But you could do all kinds of things. You could do bugs, you could do monsters, just a face, just something really simple. Make your own animation.